Agents are going to be everywhere. Agents are not just going to be in the cloud. They're going to be local. They're going to be in your enterprise. AI is coming down from the cloud into your enterprise. So where we're going to look to work together is doing agent security, attaching identity security to those agents, and doing the validation of agents and how they're running, where they're running for our customers from the source of where they're getting deployed.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for joining me. This is Nutanix.next 2026. First thing I wanted to ask you was the award for the Global Security Partner of the Year. How do you see this as the evidence of the partnership evolving with Nutanix?
Oh, it's exactly that. It's evidence of our close partnership. We've been working together for many, many years, at least 5 that I'm aware of. And we've been growing closer and closer together. It's a roadmap session every time we get together.
We're all really excited. The most exciting is we just co-announced and had a session today for the integration of the Prisma AIRS product line from Palo Alto Networks with the Nutanix Enterprise AI product line for the key benefits of model scanning and threat detection and endpoint scanning. How do you see this announcement?
Very simply put, model scanning is something that has to be done. Model security is very important, as is red teaming. When you start developing models and start building the code and so on, you have to be aware that you're not always building the code yourself. There's open sources that get pulled in. You got to make sure you monitor the behavior of those applications and those models themselves. Partnering with Nutanix is ideal because you're building those hybrid environments that these models and agents are going to be running with it. So we're better to integrate at the point or at the source, right? So we worked very, very hard together to teams, and congratulations to our teams for getting that work done and announcing it here. We spent a long time on this project, but it was very future looking when we first talked about it over a year ago.
Yes, it has been a year. Very exciting. I think it's really two greats come together. We've been trying to make infrastructure as simple as possible for the last 16 years. Yet we know that this level of security is something that only Palo Alto Networks can do. What do you see is the next big thing that we can do together?
Well, I alluded to agents and how agents are working. I tend to draw the correlation from my memory of applications on your phone and looking at things like an app store. Agents are going to be everywhere. Agents are not just going to be in the cloud. They're going to be local. They're going to be in your enterprise. AI is coming down from the cloud into your enterprise. So where we're going to look to work together is doing agent security, attaching identity security to those agents, and doing the validation of agents and how they're running, where they're running for our customers from the source of where they're getting deployed.
The way I see agents, it's more inference. It's the augmentation of the original inference use case exploded out. We just saw OpenClaw and people were really excited about that, but people immediately also thought this is a big security hole. So when we do this together, we begin to add in more security for customers.
Absolutely. OpenClaw is the next big thing. When that was released, I immediately got phone calls from 3 different product management leaders in my organization to say, okay, how do we do this? How do we work with NVIDIA to make sure this is safe and secure? It is something that we have to be on top of. And again, when it comes to these things, we've got to start at the source of where they get installed and where they come from and who's running them and how. So that's where Nutanix comes into play. And our partnership with that is a way for us to secure the future.